For us, it's just getting better. I mean, we got to continue to find ways to get better. We're definitely not the cream of the crop as far as talent or team or things like that, but we're competitive, and so we just got to continue to find ways to get better, execute. That way, we can hopefully make a nice run next week in the tournament.
I've seen you guys a bunch this year. Every time I see you guys, you get a little bit better, and another guy seems to make a contribution. Really deep guy, a really deep team that has a lot of guys that can come off the bench and make shots. So how does that make you a difficult team to prepare for, and how will that kind of pay dividends in the long run, hopefully, for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, there's positives and negatives. The negative is you just don't know who's going to show up every night, and so, where other teams, they know they can count on 2, 3, 4 guys to make sure they're there, and for us, it's like, all right, who's going to be the one that steps up tonight? And, but on the positive, that's good. Like, that means, guys are competing, and whatever advantage we have, there's a lot of confidence with the guys, and they're just ready to go night in and night out.
You guys played Columbia City back at the Delta Invitational over the holidays. Ended up coming from behind to beat them. So what do you remember about that game? What can you and these guys use from that game to hopefully have the same outcome on Friday night?
Yeah, I mean, they're good, they're strong, they're big, they're fat. Like, they just do everything really, really well. Coach Strauss does a good job with them as far as getting them to execute things, and so it took us a while to really figure out, kind of their physicality and their ability to shoot the basketball and do all those things. So, luckily we made a stretch in the second half, and there was just enough time for us to claw back in that one and pull out a close win. So.
For this upcoming game on Friday, what are you most looking forward to? I mean, it's a fun regular season game, but also a chance to knock off a conference champion in front of a big crowd at their own place. It's going to be our game of the week. Like, what are you most looking forward to about this opportunity before the playoffs start?
Yeah, I mean, Columbia City is just a great basketball community, and so when you get to go there and experience that, that's a lot of fun. Going there 4 years ago when they shut down the old school and the old gym, and being a part of that was a blast to be a part of that, and then getting to play in their beautiful arena they have now. It's just a great time to go to Columbia City, and so they're rolling. They got great talent and conference champions, and we again have that on the schedule in this place for a reason, to make sure that we're competing before we go into tournament. And what better way than to do that at Columbia City on the road before we get into tournament next week.